approved by them or changed by them perhaps, and then approved. Seacoast Commuter Options, we had a meeting in December on the 9th about it. Currently, we're waiting for Coast's decision on whether or not they want to take the project on at the board meeting next week, and then we're reconvening and meeting in Concord once again with DOT on February 9th. There's some information in the packets about the Transportation Community Sustainability Program, which is a grant program. The funding used to be all taken up with earmarks. So no earmarks from the federal government now. The funding is opened up. We heard about the grant round on January 3rd. The grants were due on the 6th, so we didn't really have time to turn that around. But this is a great program, and I really recommend everybody take a look at it. We'd like to get projects together for next year well ahead of time so that they're ready to go. This program is great because it provides funding for a really wide variety of projects. So planning projects, a lot of the projects that were TE or CMAC, and some other projects, they're all, I think they were all available through this grant. A lot of similar projects to those other ones that we do have funding that has been cut in those, so we need other strategies to get those projects through. This may be a great program, so we'd love to work with communities on that, get projects together this spring, this summer, so that by next year we're ready to go on it. That's all I have.
Okay. We're ready to move to other business. Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to relay one piece of information about the New Hampshire Rail Transit Authority. In the first week of January, the House voted on a bill that would have abolished the authority. They did not have enough votes to override the governor's veto. So what that means is Rail Authority continues as previously chartered to do. So we're very happy to continue that work, and with the first task being the feasibility studies for Boston to Nashua, Manchester service. So I just wanted to update you and thank those of you that supported maintaining the rail authority.
Okay.
Can I ask Mr. Fisher a question? The bus connection between Durham and Rochester, can you tell just what the status of that?
Sure. The status of that is the same as with the AVL GPS, the real-time transit. We're waiting for a notice to proceed from the DOT. We had hoped that would happen October 1st. It didn't, so basically our window keeps slipping out. There's no way we would start in September of this year at this point. So now we're, in real sense, up to about January of 2013 as a potential start date.
Thank you.
But I just wanted to reiterate, the university wants to move ahead as quickly as possible on that project, so we keep pushing the DOT for a notice to proceed.
We would be anxious to work with you to encourage things to move along. So let me know
Looking
if there's
forward to
anything
it.
we can do to help.
Okay.
Right.
Well, quick updates. We did a soft rollout of the Clipper Connection Spalding Turnpike Express service January 9th. The one service runs Somersworth, Berwick, South Berwick, Elliott, Kittery. The other service runs Dover to the shipyard and on the Pease. They both go down to Kittery and then on the Pease, or Portsmouth. The Somersworth route has a great group of very spirited shipyarders who have a lot of fun on the bus on the way up and down. Really good group. The Dover group prefers to sleep, but also a good size. They're both good sized groups. The way the transportation improvement program works for them, which is the way that they pay for riding, is you have to sign up a month and a half in advance. So in December, we did a faux sign up for people in January, the start in January. January 15th, they were signing up for service in March. So It will start slower than probably what we would have hoped because we just initiated service. It was all put together very quickly, although I would say very well, because our running times are right on, and people are happy. But we probably won't know the true, get a better sense for the true ridership until probably April at this point, quite honestly. So, but it's going successfully. We continue to work on plans for expansion next fall of our Route 2 and trolley services. I believe UNH should be on the same timetable for Route 4 expansion. Hopefully got a notice to proceed on that one. We did expand our Route 1 service between Dover, Somersworth, and Berwick in December on Saturdays. We now offer Saturday service on that route, which we've been trying to do for many years. It's the #1 requested expansion on our system. Glad to finally be able to implement that. Fast Trans in Dover is coming to the end of its CMAQ life. You may have seen a editorial in Foster's January 10th. If you'd like to see our response to that, which has not been published in Foster's yet, go to our website. We have our response available there. We've also tweeted about it, and it's on our Facebook page. So we did have to make some cuts in early January to that service. They were difficult cuts to make, but I think they were very prudent. The services that we cut were in the early evening and not well utilized. At that point, it was fairly easy to target where we would need to make some changes so we could save money and extend the project. We will be looking at a fare increase on that service fairly soon, and other modifications as we hit summer. So,
Modification Route 6?
Modification to Route 6 in both, we made modifications both in downtown Farmington to streamline the service a little bit in downtown Farmington, so we could extend the service in Rochester from Lilac Mall all the way up to the Market Basket Plaza, which has been extremely successful. We saw, I think, around a 25% jump in ridership in December as a result of quite a bit of that as a result of that change. I can't say how much, but quite a bit. So we continue to set ridership records. December we carried more people than we've ever carried in a single month at Coast, and we're on track to be well over 500,000 passengers this year. So.
Other new?
Mr. Chair, would you entertain a motion to adjourn?
I would entertain that.
Well, then you got it.
Second.
And we've had several seconds, I think. Yes. So, all in favor of adjourning, please rise and go on with your other more important
Rising
activities for the day.
Okay, great. No, okay. I just want to make sure I caught.